I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. I had a dream I could buy my... Hey beautiful people, and what is poppin'? It has definitely been a hot minute since I have come on here and posted a video. I know I was talking all that crap about posting every Wednesday and Friday, and what happened to that? I don't remember either. A lot has been going on. No excuses anymore. I need to be more consistent. So today we are back. If you guys did not read the title, I'm going to be doing a drugstore makeup tutorial. All of the products used in today's video are from CVS to Walgreens to Target to Walmart, any drugstore that you guys can think of. I love all of these products so much. So I was really excited to come on here and show all of the love that I have for them to you guys, and hopefully I can help you guys find some of your soon-to-be holy grails and staples in your makeup collection. So I'm super excited. I have all these products right in front of me, and I keep saying I'm so excited, but it's legitimately because I'm so excited to be back. So it feels like so surreal that I'm sitting down doing this at like 10 o'clock at night right now, filming this. I do mention it a little bit later on in this video, but all of these products will be listed down in the description box below, along with the prices. My links are not affiliate links. I do not make a commission off of any of the links that I put down in the description box. If you guys want to see how I achieved this look today with all drugstore products, then keep on watching. Little sidebar. If you guys see me looking down here, it is because my mirror is here. If you guys see me looking over here, I'm looking at my viewfinder just to make sure I'm in focus. Camera's still rolling, everything's still good, so just to forewarn you. Now that I've moisturized my face, I'm going to move on to primer. Now today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I have heard that this is a dupe for the Tatcha Primer. I wouldn't know because I've never tried any Tatcha products. I really should, because I've heard that they're so great. I wanted to buy their skincare line, but it just was not in my budget whatsoever. So we're gonna skip out on that one for right now. Also, sidebar, please ignore my lashes. I need to get a fill ASAP. I'm very past due on getting a fill, so that's why I have like 3 left on my eyeballs. So let's just pretend that I have a face full of lashes right now. So now I'm gonna go hop off camera and do my brows really quick, and I will be right back. I just did my eyebrows off camera. I did prime my eyes for brows. I went ahead and went in with the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, and I'm in the color Espresso. And to carve out my brows and also prime my eyelids for some eyeshadow, I used the same concealer, which is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light Sand. So now we're gonna hop on to eyes. I'm going to be using this Profusion Cosmetics Nude Bliss palette. If you guys haven't heard of Profusion Cosmetics, they are super affordable eyeshadow palettes. This one I believe I got for maybe $10, and that is a bang for your buck because it has 21 beautiful shades in here. If this palette does not match maybe your color story or your theme that you usually like to do your eyeshadow to, they have multiple other palettes that are just as beautiful. They are super pigmented. They blend out super easily. So I definitely recommend, if you do not have one of these palettes, go out and get one and you will not regret it. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Canvas. I'm going to take this Canvas color and use it as a transition shade all over my lid. I'm using a big fluffy brush for this. Mine is by Morphe. Next, on that same brush, I'm gonna go in with Doll and start building up my crease with this color. I'm gonna go all the way from the inner corner all the way out to the outer corner. So let's talk for a second about what has been going on. I know I've been gone again for a hot minute, and I'm most definitely not going to make excuses anymore on my behalf. I genuinely love doing YouTube, and obviously life gets busy and life gets in the way, but that definitely should not be my excuse for not doing what I love. And I feel like life kind of tends to push things that you love to the side so that you can deal with responsibilities and different things that are going on. This is obviously obviously a big priority for me and something that I would love to do, and it's something that I enjoy doing. Just coming on here and being able to talk and vent and do my makeup, it's something that I absolutely love to do. So that needs to be a priority for me. I'm going to try and be as consistent as possible. Obviously, I'm not going to overstrain myself for being super consistent, but I am going to try and get back on track with my Wednesday and Friday scheduled uploads. So bear with me because I'm trying to push out awesome content and different content at the same time as having quality content. Kind of like the struggle of quality versus what am I saying? Quality over quantity type of thing. So I want to release super amazing content for you guys that I take time to edit and film rather than posting a crap ton of videos that are rushed and have sloppy editing. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not giving myself too much pressure, but I'm definitely going to try and keep up with the Wednesday and Friday uploads weekly. So now I'm going to actually take the eyeshadow brush that came with the palette itself. It's actually not a bad blending brush whatsoever, which is a perk because most of them come with some really crappy brushes. And I'm going to dip into the outgoing shade. I'm going to be putting that exactly where I put that doll shade, all the way in from my inner crease all the way out to my outer crease. How is everyone doing? I know that we're still dealing with all of this COVID stuff and it's horrible. I sincerely hope everyone is doing okay, everyone's families are safe, and everyone is being careful and doing what they need to do in order to be cautious. I know it's definitely been hard. I know in my last video, if you guys haven't seen it, I'll put the little thing somewhere up here so you guys can click it and watch after you're done here. And I'll also put the link in my description. I am living with my grandparents, so I definitely have to be extra cautious just because they are in that age range, and I kind of did explain it in my last video. So I haven't really been up too much, just working and working and working. I hope you guys can see how pigmented these shades are and how easy they are to blend, because it literally requires no force of blending. It's just so easy to blend these shades out. And no, I am not sponsored by Profusion, if you guys were wondering. I genuinely like their products. Next, on this same brush, I'm gonna go dip into that camel shade right next to the outgoing shade. And I'm going to take that from my mid crease and bring it all the way out to my outer crease. So leaving that inner crease alone and starting from the mid crease and going to the outer crease. If you guys didn't know, I have extremely hooded eyes, so all of my makeup literally goes all the way up to my eyebrows because I like to have that very eye lifted effect, and whenever I do it on my actual crease, you guys would not even be able to see the colors. It's also very helpful whenever I'm doing cut creases. If I actually cut my crease where my natural crease is, you wouldn't even be able to see the beautiful shimmers that we put on our crease, or my crease that I put on my crease. And just repeating that step on the other side. Now I'm going to take a more dense blending brush, also from Morphe, and I'm going to go into that tawny shade. Now I'm just putting this tawny shade on my outermost crease just to darken it up a bit. I feel like this is a really gradual look, so definitely take your time with blending out the colors because all of these I feel really run seamlessly into each other. Now with that same Morphe brush, I'm going to dip into the last shade on our list, and that's going to be Cozy, and I'm going to literally just tap this on my outer crease like so. And I'm going to bring it in a little bit onto my lid. I may have lied a little bit. That was not our last shade because I totally decided to forget about our lid and I thought I was just gonna leave it like this. So now I'm going to grab this little smudge brush, and this is from the brand Lavish. I actually got it from one of my BoxyCharm brushes. It came in this little cute rainbow set. It was adorable. And they're actually really nice brushes. I'm going to be taking the color Glorious and dipping my brush in there and stamping that onto my lid. And while I'm doing this, I'm kind of carving out that cut crease type of look without even doing a cut crease. So now that I've done that shade, I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade Upscale with this, another flat brush. I think it's a concealer brush from Wet n Wild. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And it kind of brightens that whole shade up a little bit. Now go ahead and put your Profusion palette to the side as I have a lash popping off. Please excuse them. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX Color Correcting Concealer palette. I do this pretty often, but not every single time I do my makeup. Right now I have a huge zit over here on this side of my face, and I absolutely hate it right now. And I did burn myself right before I filmed this video with my straightener on the top of my forehead, so we're gonna go ahead and cover that up too. And I take a flat concealer brush to do this. They have a whole bunch of different shades in here as well. They have a yellow shade, a purple shade, a more pinky shade, and then I believe they have 2 contouring shades if you wanted to as well with this palette. I usually just use the green and sometimes maybe the pinkier toned one, but definitely these can be used for any type of color correcting that you would want to do. Now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade 108 Caramel Beige. Take my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge and start blending away. Ooh. My tragus piercing wants to pop out. Oh, that's a new addition too. I got another cartilage piercing and a tragus piercing. A lot of people ask me how bad the tragus piercing hurt. Honestly, I can still say that my cartilage has been the worst piercing that I've ever had. Why did I get another one? I don't know. It's not even the pain of it first being done, which was, in comparison between the two, it was a lot worse than my tragus. My tragus really did not hurt all that much. It was just kind of like a sore feeling. But with my cartilage, the healing has just been awful. My tragus did not get infected, it healed right up. My cartilage is infected just like it was infected the first time when I got my first cartilage piercing done. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, folks. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Always do not forget y'all's ears, along with half of my hair that I just caught in there too. I'm going to take another little squirt of this foundation just so I can blend up my neck. So now that I have finished with my base, I'm going to go ahead and put back on that 16-hour camo concealer that we used to carve out our brows. And for our eye primer, I'm going to use this as my concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers. I absolutely love it. And I just balance out my face by highlighting my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my widow's, no. Is it? No. What is this called? Cupid's bow. I was about to say widow's peak, like your hair. Your girl likes to be lit. And sometimes if I want to be a little bit more precise, you see like the flare out here with my eyeshadow, I just take a concealer brush and kind of glide that concealer, the extra concealer, into a little wing out there. So then it's easier for me to just go down like this rather than taking the beauty blender and it looking all uneven. As you guys can already tell, this concealer does an amazing job at brightening up the under eyes and concealing any dark circles that you may have. So now that we are done with the highlighting of our face, I'm going to go ahead and dip into my CoverGirl Trublend Minerals Loose Mineral Powder in the shade 50 Translucent. And I just dip my little beauty blender into here. I usually bake all of my face, but today I'm just going to bake underneath my eyes. So I'm going to grab this and bring it down the side of my nose and just underneath my eyes. As that is setting and baking into our face, I'm going to take the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Perfecting Powder in the shade Beige, L4M1. And I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, swirl it around in here real quick, and set the rest of my face. Also, I did not mention this before, but all of the products will be listed down below in the description box with their link. These are not any affiliate links, so I will not be making a commission or anything off of them if you choose to buy them through these links. But they are all listed down below in the description box along with the pricing for each and every one of them. Now that we've waited to let it bake and set for a little bit, we are going to go ahead and brush off my under eyes. I know that a lot of people with dry skin do not tend to bake, but I don't know. I really love doing it, especially if I'm doing like a full glam look. I really love the way that it comes out with a cream contour and just kind of like, it looks like a chiseled, like, cheekbone type of look, and I really, really love that. I think I got some in my eye. No! Oh my god. I'm gonna take a little smaller guy right here. Oh, what is this? Please hold. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Probably not. But there was a fat hair that I just pulled out of my eye, and I just saw my life flash before my eyes. That's literally how much pain I was in. Oh my god. I never want to do that again. Oh my god, I wish that you guys could have seen it. It was long hair. It was so long. It was so long. Now, after all that fiasco just decided to happen to me right now, I'm going to take this big fluffy bronzing brush and I'm going to dip into my L'Oreal Paris Bronze Please in the shade La Terra. This does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's really, really beautiful. And I'm just going to bronze up my face while all my hair is flying everywhere. It's good. It's good. We're fine. We're fine. I'm going to move on to a little bit of a powdered contour. I'm going to be taking a smaller, more precise Wet n Wild contouring brush, I believe this is. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. This is in the shade Fiji. I had this before a long time ago, probably about 2 years ago. I loved it so much just because I loved both of the shades just as much. I didn't like buy it for just the contour or just the blush. The blush is breathtakingly beautiful as well, but I was getting ready to go somewhere. I don't remember where I was going exactly. I remember it falling out of my hands or falling off the top of the vanity or something. It fell, it was face down, and I was like, I already know what's coming. I already know what's happening, so just break the news to me. So I turned it over, and of course, the bronzer was gone. And I'm just gonna take the shade and deepen up where I already put the bronzer. Make this thing look scrunched down, like it's non-existent, like I have a 3 head versus actually having a 5 head. And then just a little bit on my jawline. Now with this same e.l.f. little palette, I'm going to take a smaller brush. It is a angled buffing concealer brush, and I'm going to dip into that same bronzing shade and take it down the sides of my nose to contour. Alright, so now the contouring is all finished and done, I did want to give you guys 2 options as far as blush goes. So one is a true drugstore product, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Blush. I have 2 of these. I have one in the shade Peach and one in the shade Coral. This one is in the shade Peach. This Maybelline one is more of a true drugstore option just because you can find these basically anywhere and they're very easily accessible. Whereas my second option can be bought online or at Ulta. So it's still accessible, but I know that, you know, Maybelline is more of a drugstore option in some people's eyes. For the second option, we have the ColourPop Too Cool for School Super Shock Cheek Matte. Wow, that was a mouthful and I almost messed it up. And this one is beautiful as well. pan size is pretty decent for a blush as well. I'm really into it. It's kind of like a deeper type of like, I don't know, is it a terracotta color? I'm not even sure. So today I am going to go in with the Too Cool for School blush by ColourPop. And I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and extend it out into my contour. And a little bit on my nose as well. And perfect. For highlighters, I do also have a couple of options for you as well. First option is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. This highlighter has my heart. It is blinding. It is beautiful. I feel like I'm like Edward Cullen, like stepping out into the sun in Twilight for the first time, and I'm just like literally sitting there just like glistening. Like, yeah, I just got done with a 15-hour arms workout. What did you do today? You're looking like you're sweating and you came out of the gym and you're looking fine. You're looking fire. This I reach for all of the time, even over some of my high-end highlighters. It is that good. So I think this is definitely a staple for anyone's makeup collection, and it's super affordable. So if you can get your hands on it, definitely do. You will not regret it. Another option that I do have is another ColourPop item as well. It is the highlighter in the shade Lunch Money. So this one right here is going to be the Molten Gold Maybelline one, and this one right here is going to be the ColourPop. I definitely bought the ColourPop one because I have so many of the golden highlighter shades that I wanted to add somewhat of a variety to my collection, because I literally just am infatuated with gold highlighters. So today, guess what? We are going to be using the Maybelline highlighter. I'll show you what this bad boy can do. Are you kidding? Let them know. Straight up what you came to do. You came to shine. So now that we are done with that, obviously I do have eyelash extensions, so I don't really use mascara that often, but I have taken breaks from my eyelash extensions here and there and have found some of the best mascaras in my opinion at the drugstore. Mine right now is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. So for now, since I have eyelash extensions, all I use it for is my lower lash line. So last but certainly not least, we're gonna go in with lips. So today I'm gonna be using the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Beige, and we're just gonna draw on some lips. The next thing on our agenda is going to be lipstick. Now I have this one from Maybelline New York, and it's in the shade 144 Naked Dare. It is their cream lipstick line. I believe it's Color Sensational Cream Lipstick. And these are absolutely beautiful. They have so many different colors. I've bought a whole crap ton of them, way more than I need, but they're just all so beautiful, and they have a huge selection of nude lips that I absolutely love. I'm more of like a nude lip gal, so that's what I usually go more towards. Now that our lipstick is done, I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. I think that's what it's called, Praline. And it's going to kind of deepen up this lipstick that we just put on. And voila! And that's it, folks. That's the tea. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed making it. If you guys like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Go in the comment section down below and tell me what you guys want to see next. Subscribe, and if you want to, you can tap that notification bell so you're notified every single time that I post a video. I just wanted to come on here quickly and tell everyone who watches my videos how much I love you guys. I know that I have a lot of people who come on here who aren't into makeup, and they continuously watch my videos, and it really, really means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart that you guys come on here and watch my video till the very, very end and support me. It means the world to me, more than you guys know, and also dealing with me being inconsistent here and there. But I promise you I'm going to try my very, very hardest to keep up consistency and post twice a week. I will be posting every Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. So keep your eyes peeled if you don't have my notifications on for those videos every Wednesday and Friday again at 5 p.m. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spit that on the neck.